Hey guys, it's Eric, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make this. It is an 8-pointed ninja star, and it's actually made out of 2 ninja stars hooked together, and you can see I can slide it like that. Pretty cool design. And to make it, we're just going to use one standard size sheet of printer paper, and I apologize for the camera view here, but once we start making the modules I'll be able to zoom in a little bit. So you're going to need to divide your paper into fourths for this design. So we're going to need to rip it in half along the fold that I'm making right now. So do whatever you want here. I'm gonna rip it. Of course you can cut it or do whatever. Okay, now you're going to want to take one of the halves and fold it in half like this. And then you're going to want to tear along that crease. And while I'm doing this, I guess I'll talk a little bit. I know some of you may be wondering if it is similar to the normal ninja star, because it does look the same with all these. But actually, it is quite different, because you're actually going to make it so that there's pretty much 2 ninja stars interlocking and they have open flaps on the back, which I have not shown you how to make in any of my videos because they're just not practical unless you're going to do something like what we are making today. So once you have your paper all torn up, you're going to want to take one piece, fold it in half like so. Just try to get it pretty exact. Now fold it in half the other way. Okay. Now I'm holding it so that the closed edge is on my left, and I'm just going to take the closed edge and meet it up with the center crease. Like so. And I'm going to do the opposite on the top. So I'm going to take the open edge and fold it to the center on my top side. Okay, now I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to fold this edge to right here. There we go, that's better. And now we're going to take the other edge and do the same thing. So there we go. And now we're going to want to take this edge and fold it to here. So we get something that looks like that. And now we'll want to do the same with the other side, going against the middle. So we had it like that. We just folded it like that. Now you're going to want to make 3 more exactly the same. So I'm going to do that and then I'll be back. Once you've made 4 modules, and you can see I have them here, it's time to start putting them together. Now, you'll notice that one side of the module has a line going through it, and the other side is pretty much blank. So I'm going to just call the blank side, and once we get started, you'll see why I have to say that. Okay, so you're going to put your first module blank side up, facing towards you. And then your next module is going to go with the blank side down, and you're just going to lay it in there so that it makes a sort of like a infinity symbol or whatever. Like that. And then you're going to want to take one more module, and you're going to want to place it blank side up right on top of that last module. So what we did was we had our infinity symbol right here, and we just took this and put it right there. Okay, now you're gonna want to take one of the bottom module's flaps. They're on either side here. So take the flap on the bottom module and push it down. And now you're gonna want to take the next flap in order. So I can see this one's gonna overlap that next. Let's see if we can get a little bit of zoom in here. So I just take in, now this is gonna be the third module's flap that I'm folding in. So I'm gonna fold that in. And then the first module's flap is over here. And I'll take that and I'll fold that in. And I wanna curve my third one a little bit. So now we have that. And I know it's sort of hard to see. I don't have the best lighting here. And now you're going to want to take your last flap and you're going to want to go over this flap and under the first flap, which can be a little tricky. And you can see if you don't have it all the way in, you're going to end up with something that looks like that, and that doesn't not look very good. So you'll want to do some adjusting. Right now, I'm not going to worry about it too much because I want to get on with the tutorial. So now if you flip it over, you'll notice we have this flap in here. So we're going to take our other piece, our last module, and lay it blank side up on here. And then we're going to take one of the pieces from the flap that was already in here, and we're going to pull it over that last module, and then we just go around like we did on the front. So one of that module's flaps, go around, make sure your third module is curved a little bit. You also want to curve your last module, and then you simply stick it under this flap. And I know this lighting is horrible for seeing, but I just hope you can see. It's a pretty basic design. And like I said, if you don't have them all the way in, it's not going to look the nicest. So I recommend going back through and sort of teasing the modules a little bit, trying to get them in there. But anyways, once you have that, you'll notice the modules sort of slide around, so you just want to slide them so that they're pretty much on top of one another. And then if you just rotate it, there you go. And of course you can rotate it back. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps me out. See you next time.